All right, welcome back. We got Joe Simon here for the second segment. We're going to do a little rapid fire.
Joe, just real quick too here. Tell everybody, a little bit about your paper, where you write, how long you've been there. Just, for those people that may be watching this for the first time, they probably all read your stuff. Now they can put a name with a face.
Right. Tribune Chronicle, I've been there since 2004. I took 2 years off. I went to a different paper and came back, so I think 13 years I've been there. Covered the state tournament every single one of those years. I didn't get to wrestle there, so I figured the next best thing is to actually go there and write about it. And I wrestled in high school. I'm a 2000 graduate of Liberty. I was average at best, but, I worked really hard.
Yeah, but it gets inside you. I'm the same way. It becomes a part of you, and you love it. And you coach as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Junior high, Liberty.
Great.
10
all
years
right.
now.
Coach, you want to start out some rapid fire here?
Rapid fire.
This would be good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Favorite coach to interview?
Like the current coach?
You could do either. You could go now, and what do you think? I think
All
you just
time.
keep all time. Yeah, I like all time.
Wrestling only?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, never thought you guys were going to come out with the tough ones right off the bat. I got to pick one.
Yeah.
Brian Eric was a good one.
Yeah.
He's solid.
Yes,
Dean,
he
you're
is.
up there, all right?
Thank you,
They just
but-
lasted like 40 minutes, so I couldn't give you the nod there. It's like, well, now that I'm working overtime and
I
I
know.
haven't even wrote my story yet, I can start.
Yeah, I know. You're getting paid peanuts, and I'm keeping you on the phone, for 3 hours a night. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, how much
was
was he
good
paying
banter.
you? Because you were writing articles about him. I mean, he had
Right.
retired. There
It was uncomfortable
an article
because they
a
were
week
crushing
coming.
me. They were
What
crushing
was
me.
going on there? I mean, was he paying you to write these?
Well, Canfield was pretty good. All right, I wrote about the kids. I thought more than I wrote about Dean. But
Yeah, he kind of made it about himself.
We had some
Yeah,
fun
what do you
interviews
do?
too, like a Sarko all the way back to 15
Yes.
and all that stuff. So
the
it's
Munster cheese.
I'll never forget it. Yep. Okay, so that's my turn. I'm going to say this: best wrestling hospitality room.
It seems like everyone's going Fitch, and Fitch is good. I'm the EOWL League tournament at Liberty, the junior high one, really has a
That's
good one.
very
I
good.
know
I
I'm
would agree.
biased, obviously,
Yeah,
but
I would
no,
agree.
we
That
agree
is
with
very
that.
good.
I miss matches because I'm up there eating. Whoops.
Okay.
Yep.
Singlet or two-piece?
Singlet.
Singlet.
I like that they did implement the two-piece because I can't tell you how many kids I've spoken to over the years who won't come out for wrestling because they don't want to wear a singlet.
Yeah.
So I am glad that they brought it, and
Yeah.
maybe one day we'll implement it at Liberty. I don't know. But,
Okay. All right. Best concession stand.
That probably is Fitch. They usually have a pretty wide variety of food.
Okay. All right.
Alliance is pretty solid. I don't know if you
Yeah?
know that.
Yeah,
No.
they do a nice job at Lance. You're right.
That's true. That's I've been there for the Top Gun many
Yeah.
times. That
Yeah.
theirs is.
They
You're
got
right.
a lot.
You're
They
right.
got a lot cooking there. Should Ohio sponsor girls wrestling?
Yes.
Okay.
And I kind of had to think about that one for a minute because I like girls involved in the sport. I think it's difficult when they're wrestling boys.
Right.
I know. No, girls on girls sounds kind of weird, but that's the way to do it. They
Right.
should be competing with their own gender. And
Right.
I think that's the best way. To
And they can learn just as much as guys can.
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
yeah.
For sure.
And like you guys said, I coach junior high, and at the junior high level, sometimes they're more advanced physically than
Yeah.
boys,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that can be tough for a kid to take a loss from
Yeah.
a girl, and vice versa. If you're beating a girl, a lot of parents teach don't hit a girl, don't hit a
Right.
female. So it's
Right.
a tough.
It is a
spot.
tough thing. It is a tough thing.
And it's a growing sport, girls wrestling internationally,
Mhm.
Fargo. So I think the
Yeah.
trend's going that way. So I think
Absolutely.
it'd be a nice
And
thing to go there too.
Obviously, we're big advocates of wrestling. We know how it can help a person, not just from physically, but mentally and the things it does for you later in
Right.
life. So everybody should benefit from it.
Right.
Biggest pet peeve about coaches? Like, what just irritates you that coaches do or don't do that is just drives you nuts?
There's probably two things.
Oh, go.
One is misspelling names. If I ask you for how to spell, I don't know, and Jon, John, I don't something like that. And the other thing is coach speak. That's kind of understood. Like I know that some coaches are going to say, oh, we fought as hard as we could and this and that. And sometimes it's being honest, and sometimes it's just avoiding a tough question.
Right.
Sure.
Coffee breath is a bad one too.
Oh, yeah.
Sport to cover besides wrestling.
Favorite?
Yes.
Football.
Football. Okay.
Yeah, football. Basketball is exciting. It's probably the most exciting one because there's always action going on.
Yeah.
But I do a little football coaching myself, and I just love the chess match between coaches, and all of that.
Nice. Coach?
Most intense wrestling rivalry.
Man, that's a good one.
That is a good one. It's a tough one.
Because I've seen some good ones over the years. You know, Boardman Fitch used to be a bloodbath.
Yep.
You know, you guys against Howland used to be just a massacre. You know, I've been in Liberty Gerard matches that have been phenomenal. And man, that's a tough one. I think in the heyday it's probably Canfield Howland. I don't know if that's still your rival, or if that was ever your rival. But you guys had great
for
matches.
sure it was.
There was for a long time, and I think it still is. I mean, they're a storied program, but I think you've got so many good programs in our league that you can't help but have competitive matches every year, and everyone's kind of up and down. But no, that's good. I remember those days, and they're no fun. You know what I mean?
They were fun for me.
Yeah, as a fan.
Right, I'm unbiased, just watching. It was fun.
Favorite all-time EOWL wrestler?
I knew this was coming in. It's an easy one. Tony Jameson.
Tony Jameson.
Yeah.
It was pretty decent.
His style was just so fun to watch.
Yeah.
I remember interviewing him, and when he was a freshman, after he won the state title, he walks off the mat like he just won a match at practice. Like, it was no big deal. And I asked him, I was like, how nervous were you? He was like, I don't get nervous, because if I get nervous, then that gives the guy time to think of a move while I'm nervous. I'm like, what? How does a kid think of that?
When you're 14,
right?
Yeah.
He was just, he was fun. Man,
Yeah.
I wish I had half the ability he did.
Yeah, for sure. He was a fun one to watch, that's for sure.
In your opinion, the best middle school coach in the league could be of all time, could be now, doesn't matter. You cannot include yourself.
Best middle school coach.
Best middle school coach.
I'm just
in
saying.
the league. Oh,
That's a tough
man,
one.
I know.
I'm going deep there, and
moly.
here's why. You got to think of strength of program, guys that are coming up, and it's tough over the period. I don't know.
You guys have had like 6 in the last 6 years. So
Yeah, that's the problem with that.
All right.
A lot of guys.
I don't know the guy's name at Beaver Local, but they were just ridiculous the
Yeah.
last 2
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
I think Emmerling's down there.
Emmerling,
Right?
right? I knew it. I couldn't
Yeah.
think of it.
That's good. I just curious because you're doing that middle school circuit, so you're seeing a lot of coaches.
I do,
You know?
I do, and there's that. Usually, guys stay at middle school for a long time.
Yeah.
There's a couple guys who I've seen every year for the last 10 years, and Gerard's turned out some good wrestlers.
Yeah.
I know Mike Cardero pretty well. He's a good guy.
He is a good guy. I agree.
Beeson was a good one when he was at Howland. I used to like coaching against him.
Yeah.
It's funny seeing the guys who are junior high now; they're high school coaches, and Steve Milo
This is a
obviously
perfect example,
takes the cake. He was the best I ever coached against.
I saw the inside of that.
Yeah,
He was an incredible technician and coach.
yeah.
We're still missing singlets from the UFC. But that's okay.
Number of state finalists for the league this year.
Like an under-over, what do you think? How many guys are we going to get to the finals as an entire league?
What did we have last year? We had
McComas, Giorgio, David,
Mason,
Sharp.
Willis. Willis.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. 6.
that's 6,
I
right?
think there were 6.
Yeah.
I think that's right. I think there were 6.
I mean, we could have 2 in one weight class with Waite and McComas this
Sure,
year, right? They're in
sure,
the same-
absolutely.
I think they're both in the same weight class.
Yeah.
If I had to just throw out a number right now, let me run through a few weight classes. I'm thinking Del Garbino has a really good chance. I'm thinking Willis has a good chance.
Mhm.
Thinking your 220 Stein has a good chance. You can't overlook Matlock the way he wrestled last year.
You're right.
You can't throw him. But a lot of those guys are in the same weight class. So I mean, that's how good the league is.
Yeah,
right?
no,
you have
it's crazy.
3 or 4 guys in the same weight class that could be in the state finals. I'll say 10, which probably would be a record. I'd have to think.
I gotta
think.
think. I gotta think.
I would think.
Yeah.
Because there could be more.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're right. If guys get hot and things fall right,
Gage
sure.
is back.
Hey, you got Gus Sutton out there.
Right.
Hey, you got the kids from Beaver Local. So you got from the Bo Smiths to the
Mhm.
Leisure and all
right.
all them
those
guys. You still got David in there. You got Free in there.
Yep.
Love the Douglas kid. From Fitch.
Deuce.
Yeah, absolutely.
Duke,
You got
right,
Deuce in there. Oh yeah. So you got a lot. You got lots of guys in there. It could be fun.
Mhm.
It really
Yeah.
could be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be
Hey,
a busy day for me at work.
yeah, it will.
Yeah,
be.
it
It
will
will
be a busy
yep.
state tournament. Yeah.
Don't
Hey.
spell any name wrongs, coach.
That's right. Yeah, and have a breath mint before you give an interview. Hey, we appreciate all you do for wrestling in this area. Anything else? Final thoughts as we finish this up?
Oh, jeez. I'm not going to say the final thoughts that I'd love to be back. I'd love to do this again with you guys because I love talking wrestling. And
we'll do it for sure.
Maybe I'll do a little prep work next time so I can have some questions for you guys.
No, but we want it to be raw and organically, just fire things out. But maybe we'll do maybe we'll do a sectional or district week.
Yeah,
that would be fun.
Yeah, definitely. I've finally started been able to get out and cover some wrestling the last few weeks, so I've got to see.
Where are you going to be next Wednesday? Are you going to be at?
I'm thinking probably Canfield. Did you guys get the
host?
Yeah. Okay.
You got 4 OWO teams there.
Right.
And actually, what's interesting is it's going to be the first time in the history that a team made it down from EOWO because all 4 are left.
Right. Yeah.
So you're guaranteed at least one.
Yeah.
And I think Pie Valley's still out there. Fitch is still out there, certainly.
Right.
I think there's 7 left, right?
Edgewood, Pie Valley, and Edgewood. Those 4.
Yes.
Beaver, West Branch, Louisville, us, and Austintown.
Yeah. 7 left. So we'll at least get one down there for the first time. That'll be nice.
Part of me wants to see if Fitch gets another crack at Maslin. I know Maslin's loaded. They always are, but
Coach Bird will coach them up, though.
Right. Yeah. Fitch is tough, man. They're tough from top to bottom.
They're solid. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
There's not many holes there. So.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to that Valentine's Day match.
Yeah.
A lot of love going to be in the air.
Oh, yeah, you're right. All right, hey, Coach, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, and we'll bring you back. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Sounds good. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.